Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have an exciting video because we are reviewing Woomer acrylic brush markers. These are really cool. They're like fine tip, I guess, compared to like other brush markers I've used. They're pretty small. They're actually really nice to use for doing small, more daintier work, and then really like doing smaller sketches and things like that, and coloring them in. I loved how it turned out for the most part. I'm still a newbie to like paint and like using like acrylic and things like that because it's so permanent. If you know, I'm usually mainly a digital artist now, although I did get my start drawing back in the day with brush markers, but alcohol based markers. This was a different experience because of that, and because I haven't drawn with markers in a long time. I have a whole set of alcohol markers, but I haven't used them in so long. Double plus, it's also nice because I've been feeling really creatively blocked for I don't even know how long. And it's just been probably since my birthday, if not a little bit before, just like not having much interest in wanting to draw is like kind of a scary feeling, not knowing what to draw when I do open up Procreate, and then just like not having any like want to create anything is just like it wasn't a nice feeling. So just being able to like go back into my roots of like how I kind of started a little bit was like pencil and paper drawing, and then coloring with like markers and things like that. It was a nice refresh that was definitely needed to get me going again and just creatively, and more inspired, more motivated to draw. So yeah, that's been nice. But yeah, I was super excited to do this video. It was just a good break from digital art. But yeah, this was a super fun little review too as well, just because I do want to try to get back into like sketching. I think that would help. I'm also just trying to unlearn I don't know, this like idea that I have about all my drawings that everything has to be like a finished product, and it can't be really, it has to be amounting to something. Like I can't just draw it for fun. So I'm trying to get out of that habit of like making everything a finished project and it has to be perfect and rendered correctly, and it has to be like a full illustration, when some things could just be one-offs and just be for the fun of it, and it doesn't have to tie into something else. Like I have to, that's something I'm trying to unlearn. So I do now try to sketch a little bit more. I am trying to just sketch whatever is around me, trying to do that kind of thing, and trying to pick that up more, trying to use things that are more permanent as well, because I do go back and erase a good amount, which is something my professor in college in SCAD, when I was there a long time ago, almost 10 years now, when I was there, brought up, is that I do too much like sketchy marks, and then I also erase too much. So just being more confident in the like strokes I put down is something I'm still working on, and I want to get back into working on again, because I haven't really drawn that much in the past few years, especially when I was back in school, at a different school, getting my degree. But now that is like, it was a fun thing to, is this a fun thing to like now experiment with and things like that. Also just like micro experimenting on things like drawing eyes, or just how I render noses in different angles and things like that. Just trying to change it up a little bit to explore and experiment, and then just to see like if I want to change certain ways I draw things already. Experimenting like mouth shapes, that's something I really want to do. I know I did a video previously on facial expressions and stuff like that, so that was like super fun to do. So I know like for me, the mouth shapes is the hardest part of the facial expression to capture. So I definitely want to do like a dedicated video on just like mouth shapes, like the smiling, and my style as well. Just trying to find that way, that happy medium between that. But yeah, this was a fun video to do. Break out of the digital art mold and just like doing constantly all my work on computer, because for work I'm doing graphic design. It's constantly moving pixels and just look, I don't know, it's just not as hands-on as, you know, drawing with my markers and my pencils and my pens and things like that, and just like really creating art again like how I used to. So that was definitely needed. But yeah, I drew this girl really quickly, and I drew a full body, and then I drew a portrait just to get a better sense of like the skin tones for one, and then just doing like a full range, showing a full like illustration or character illustration using these, and then using one just like showing the blending of the skin tone. I really love the markers. They're really nice. They're really something cool. Like it's cool how you can layer and like blend, and I mean, you could do the same with alcohol markers, but this is more of a opaque, like concentrated pigment marker. If you want that like bright colors, really full saturation kind of effect, this is beautiful, which is my kind of art in general. So I loved it. I had a lot of fun trying to experiment with it and layer different colors to see what I could get with the effects of like layering certain things. Even at one point when I was doing the hair, I realized I was trying to layer like a reddish brown underneath and then go over it with like the black, but then I was like, the black was like too opaque, so it just ended up looking more black than anything. I don't know if you could really tell that the red was there. More videos coming soon with more analog, I want to say, of course, but just in general, I know I've been like a little spotty posting as well. It's been, I don't even know when was the last video I posted, probably beginning of March, if not end of February, which is crazy. Is just that a lot of things were coming up. We were supposed to move, now we're not moving, things like that. I was looking for a car, I didn't get the car. So a lot of like trying to look for things and then it not, you know, happening and things like that. So yeah, it's been it's been going, time has been going, and I just want to get back to art and get back into things that I like to do, that I love to do. I've also been occupying my time too much with playing Sims and playing Paralives. That just came out Memorial Day weekend, so I've been playing that, and then Sims back to back. Has just been what I do when I come in from work, and I should be drawing and sketching and things like that. So yep, more drawing coming soon. I'm picking back up again. So yeah, stay tuned for more art and more illustration work, more sketches, more studies, more tutorials, things like that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you guys hopefully next week. Bye guys.
Thank you.